Hi everyone. Today I'm going to explain to you how to inject an N64 ROM inside a WAD file so you can play on either the Dolphin emulator or on your actual console on a Wii by installing that WAD on your Wii. You'd want to do that to play, for example, the Ocarina of Time randomizer on your Wii or in Dolphin, or what else could you do? You could play also any, let's say, an Ocarina of Time ROM hack that's based off version 1.0, like Nimpai's Adventure, very good ROM hack. And so today, as our example, we will try to inject the Dawn and Dusk ROM. Dawn and Dusk is an Ocarina of Time ROM hack that was released in September 2019. It's a very good ROM hack. You should play it into the Ocarina of Time 1.2 US WAD for Wii VC. So like this. So upon success, we'll be able to use the modification of that WAD to play this ROM hack on Wii VC or on Dolphin. So let's begin. So first you'll need, naturally, the ROM and the WAD. Also, you're going to need a file called commonkey.bin. That key is essentially used to sign WADs, and we need it to go and modify WADs and unpack them and pack them. However, if you don't have it, that's not an issue. I'm actually not going to start from from the common key. We're going to generate it in this tutorial. So if you don't have it, don't worry about it. The tutorial will show how and how to do this with the software. So first, you need to download ShowMiiWads. So I'm just going to go in here, grab the link, and extract it to a folder. That's already done for me, but I'm still going to show you what the website looks like. Okay, it looks like this. And you click on this, and it's going to look like you go and extract this. I use stuff to convert because I don't feel like buying the conversion softwares. So find a way to get that in, to extract the folder out of here, and it'll give you something like this. Alright? And the software we're going to use is this one. So, okay. We're going to... So I created a WADs folder to put my WADs in them. So let's go and put my WAD in here for organization. And let's do the same thing with the... Dude, come on. Let's put this in the ROMs folder I created. Wait, that was fast. So I have a WADs folder, a ROMs folder, and what I call an extracts folder. Extracts will be the files that you get from the WAD when you unpack it. And this will be important because the extracts are what we're going to modify to get the WAD, to get the ROM into the WAD. After this, okay, we're just going to start the software. Right now, I had started earlier to make sure it would start fast, so if it takes a while, it can happen on slower computers. And then here you just say, yeah, sure, accept the risks. If you follow this, it shouldn't be an issue. And anyway, always test on Dolphin before putting anything on a console. Please, thank you. So test the stuff, the results of whatever we're going to do for your console safety. Okay, so we accept. Now, in our case, we don't have the commonkey.bin file, so we're going to generate it. So you'll go in Tools, boom, you'll go at Create Common Key, and you're going to type that string here that they tell you to write. Click OK or hit Enter, and then right here we'll have common key.bin that we'll be able to use. Next, we're going to open the folder where the WAD is. I'm just going to skip this part because that's going to give access to my personal folder. So click here, open the folder where the WAD is. In my case, that would be that folder. So you go there in the folder where not the ROM is, but where the WAD you want to inject to is. So in this case, where the 1.2 version of Ocarina of Time is. Okay, now your WAD should show in here after you've opened the folder. So it's right here. You can move this and see, oh, okay, it's the same name. Yay. So what you're going to do now is right click it and then go here, hover over extract, and then click to folder. And we're going to extract that and put that in the extracts folder, which is empty right now. Again, I'm going to cut that part because of I want to keep some stuff personal. Sorry. I think that can be understood. Okay. Now, wait a bit, and you should have a folder in extracts that you selected earlier. In that folder you selected earlier, there's now a new one with the same name as your WAD without the extension. So if you look here, you have a couple of files. Like, we have some sizes. So we're interested in the biggest file, lots of zeros 5.app. 34 megabytes. That looks like the size of a compressed ROM plus extra bits. For Ocarina of Time, that's about right. So our ROM, the original 1.2 ROM is in here. So we're going to unpack that thing again, and then put Dawn and Dusk ROM inside this file. But we can't just like drag it and put it here. We have to do some more stuff, but that's why we have the software. Oh, let's go. So what are we going to do? We go in Tools, go in Unpack U8 Archive. Sorry, that's for packing is for later. Unpack U8 Archive. Click it, and you're going to go and select that file in the next step. Again, I'm not going to show all of it because I want to keep some stuff private normally. So, okay, now that I'm here, I select the file, Then it's gonna ask you where you want to write it, and so you can put that anywhere. I'm gonna put it in the ShowMiiWads folder. So see here, I'm going to put it inside that folder, the original one where the software is. Click OK. And then it's unpacked U8 archive. Okay, well, what does that mean? So it took all the files that this contains, because that's essentially some form of folder, but all put together as one file. So let's go look at this. It's going to give you a lots of zeros 5 app out folder. And so we're going to go click here, and let's see what we have here. So here we have lots of stuff. I don't really know what they're here for. They're here to make sure you can, so the Wii can emulate the N64 game. And the N64 game is actually right here. So if you were to take that ROM, rename it to .z64 to something .z64, it would actually play on an emulator. And that thing, what you're going to do with it this ROM here that makes it so the WAD works, you're going to delete it completely. Okay, for Ocarina of Time, this file was always named ROM, R-O-M. So the software uses that when it will repack the 5.app file. So we're going to go take our ROM. I'm just going to copy it. One day. I'll get it. Okay, right here. We're going to paste it inside the 5app out folder. We're going to rename it to the exact same name as what the original ROM inside the WAD had, which was ROM. So we're going to do that. And then we could hit enter, but that's not what we want. We want the exact same name, no extension. Exact same name. So we're going to remove that. Accept. Then it's going to say, this is French. Do you really want to modify the extension? This will just going to make the file unusable. You do not care about that. So you just say yes. Or French, oui. Okay. So the big crucial step is done. We have put, not inside our original WAD, because stuff has been copied, but as far as we're concerned right now, we have everything it takes to wrap back the files into a WAD that will work. So we're going to go and do that. So how we do that? We go, let's go here. You go back to ShowMiiWads. You go in Tools. You go on Pack U8 Archive. You click on Without Header. And you're going to go and select, when they ask you, this folder. The 5app out folder. So anyway, then we're here. And you can click on this. Select it. Click OK. Now, it's going to take you... Now just make sure that this is the good folder for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So that's the folder where we originally extracted the WAD. Okay, cool. So now what you go and do is you go over, you're going to save this file. They suggest that name, but we're just going to click on the original 5.app and completely overwrite it. So it will ask you, do you really want to overwrite it? You say yes. You go all the way. Do you want to replace it? This is what it's asking. You say yes. Then they're going to ask you something about U8 file BLZ77 compressed. Then they tell you, and then you say no, because right underneath they tell you to not compress the files we just looked at. So no. Alright. So now we go and look inside our extracts. Look at this file, and now the date is right now. Sweet. So now what do? We have the files, or the folders, I guess, for our WAD have been, this has been modified, but where's our WAD? This is the next step. The next step will be to repack the WAD. So you go in here, you go in Tools, you click Pack WAD, because that's what we want to do. We want to wrap this back into a playable file. So you go and click on that folder. The name's pretty long, sorry. Okay. And then you save that. Let's rename it. Dawn and Dusk 2.0. Let's make it from US 1.2. Let's write 1.2 like that. And yeah. Anyway, so that's it. And it's gonna take a little while. You go back in that folder. Yeah, you can put it in any folder. It's just the default is going to be the ShowMiiWads folder, because that software is smart, at least for this. Otherwise, it'll be kind of annoying to go out and always scroll down your folders to go and use the software, but it's just long. It's not difficult to go and select a folder. And so, let's put it here. Well, now we're done with the injection. That's it. Now, okay, we have this thing. Now we'd like to Let's just press F5 to refresh, or just click here to refresh. Now your WAD is here. When you test it in Dolphin, always test it on Dolphin or something like that before, please. Keep the title ID, and once that's done, I'm going to now show you how to edit the title ID. That's also very simple. Just right-click the WAD in ShowMiiWads. Go and change title ID, and I don't know. Let's call it this for Dawn Dusk. So usually try to keep the first and last letter the same. Like the Wii is kind of tolerant on that, but just for safety, try to keep the N and the E the same for Ocarina of Time WADs. And in general, keep for your final WAD, keep the new name with the first and last letter to be the same as the original WAD. Anyway, so you click OK after this, and now the name has been changed. Okay, so now it's this. So right now, that's ready to go and put on your Wii and inject. And well, it's already injected. So right now this is injected, but it's ready to install on the Wii, or ready to play on, but it's not ready to play on Dolphin because I changed this. Dolphin's gonna be picky about that. So if you're only going to play on Dolphin, not difficult, just put it back to what it was. Hit enter or click OK. Now it's back to the same. And so that's about it. There might be other notes. Let me look at my notes. You can edit the ID. You can also change the name. That's true. You can change the name. So you can change it. You can go here to change the title. So let's say on my Wii, I want this to show up as Dawn and Dusk 2.0. You can change it whatever language. Like I'm just gonna change it in English because my Wii is English. And there you go. Yeah, there you go. And there's a limit on the number of characters, but don't worry, ShowMiiWads takes care of it for you. So no need to worry about going over the top. Hope that answers some questions, clarifies things. So enjoy gaming and enjoy playing on the console or software you want. And have a great day. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.